shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark. When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. Guiding me out the dark.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Valorant Mobile Master Series presented by FSN Asia and powered by Max Out. This is your host Milan, and we are here with an amazing match once again. It is going to be between the team Nemesis and 2K Esports. It is going to be the game of best of three starting in Haven. And here we go into our round number one, the pistol round. Going forward, but whoa, Gion, that was some aggressive move, but he gets taken down in the first place. Kench did eliminated Wayne. The spike has been planted, but Team Nemesis is definitely looking stronger in this moment. Moving forward, and here we go. Omen also gets taken down at last. And the first round goes in the hands of Team Nemesis, and this was something surprising because at the earlier stages we have seen both the teams, the Team Nemesis and Team 2K Esports. Team 2K Esports is definitely a good team, but the way Gion rushed in the very first round, that was something unexpected because we have seen 2K Esports playing and they do rush, but after a passive hold and getting enough information. But this time in the very first round, it was not like that. It was just a random push, but okay, here we go. It is the round number two. Team 2K is on a save. And let's see, moving ahead, Tamayo is quite near to enemies, but let's see. Attackers are going towards the A side. Whoa. Spots a player trying to take him down, and yes, it is an easy kill for Tamayo. Moving forward, he slides, but no, this time Tamayo gets eliminated. Javan also takes down two players in a row. There is another player out there. Omen was there, but Omen also gets taken down. Kench is the last man standing from his team, and Jabane also takes down Kench. Well, this was something amazing. Jabane completes his triple kill with his Guardian and also gets his ultimate charged in the second round itself. Here we go. First round goes in the hands of Team Nemesis, and it is the third round. This time, Team 2K Esports, they have a full buy, and let's see what are they gonna do in this round. Jion is in mid area, but the Team Nemesis, they are playing somewhat aggressive. Jabin gets the first elimination done, but Omen takes down Jabin. Oh, Jabin was on his ultimate. And here we go. Team Nemesis has taken the man advantage at this time. Jabin uses Molly. This time, Jion is back there, but Omen has no idea that Jion was there. Slides, goes for another kill, and Jion completes two eliminations there. And oh, Saint also gets taken down by Tamayo. The spike is down. Let's see what is gonna happen because Shabin gets tased, but whoa, Tamayo, two players are in front of him. He has a Bucky, and at this point of time, even attackers, they don't want to make any mistake. He's going forward, but there comes a smoke. He is guarding the spike, waiting for the attackers to come, but wasting the time for now. Let's see, at the end, attackers, you have to move forward, but Xion takes him down. Swave takes down two players. Haito is the last man standing from his team, and he also gets eliminated by Jabin. That was a wonderful round for Team Nemesis, and now they are going for a full buy this time. 2K is also going with Phantoms and Vandals with a light shield. There we go. Oh, that was some wonderful eliminations coming in by Wayne. first pick and then followed up by Tamayo. There are two players still. And here comes the drone. Tamayo gets back. This round, Team Nemesis, they have already got two early finishes. They do have man advantage this time. But let's see attackers. What are they planning to do? Shabin is holding in the corners, waiting for attackers to come towards the A side. But let's see. Swave is also there. Omen and Cypher. Omen versus Cypher it is gonna be. Moving forward, but Cypher gets spotted. Swave gets taken down, and Hayato also takes down Tamayo. Now it is a clear 3v3 fight. Well, attackers, they are low on health, but let's see. Jabin takes down a player. The spike is now down. Just 20 seconds left to plant the spike. Shabin is just there. But here we go. Ludi takes down another player. But at this point, Omen is the last man standing from his team, and no way he could plant the spike on time. So he goes for a save. And with this, Team Nemesis wins another round. Scoreline is 4-0. Nemesis leading with 4 points. This time they are not even giving a chance for Team 2K Esports to at least win a round. Let's see. Another round might turn into the favor of 2K Esports. Well, God knows, but let's see. The players. Oh! Saint gets damaged a bit. A lot. Just left with 20 HP. Tamayo is getting back. And there are two players on the side. Jabin takes down two players. Ludi also covers him. Moving forward. And with this, all the attackers gets wiped out there at the C-Long. This was something unexpected. But here we go. Another round goes in the hands of Team Nemesis. The scoreline is 5-0. Nemesis started with a clear domination this time. Attackers once again going for a buy. Well, here we go. Kench used his ultimate and now he has his favorite knives with him. But with this, Jabin has also used his ultimate. Moving forward, gets revealed. But nobody was there. Tamayo gets eliminated. And attackers have made an entry at the A site. See, Ludi takes down Jion. There comes reveal. Two players have been revealed and whoa, Ludi. Well, he damages two players there. That was a near miss. Omen takes down Jabin. Have to clear the corners. But now it is a 2v4 fight. Is Team Nemesis going forward? Yeah. They takes down a player, but there are three more players. Another kill, but Ludi gets taken down at the end. He did try his level best, got triple kill for his team, but at the end, Omen takes him down. And finally, with this Team 2K Esports, they have finally opened their account and won a round for them. It is ladies and gentlemen, the last round before the swap. Both the teams on a full buy, and we can let's see. Are they gonna be ultimates? Now, the use of ultimates would be there in this round. Wayne, Tamayo, Swave. But here we go. Cypher uses ultimate and oh, he also gets taken down. Haito. Patients have been revealed. Jabin is there, but oh, lurking from behind, and here we go. Wayne takes on two players. Now it is a 2v2. The spike has been planted, and both the attackers are at the site. Jabin creating a ball using his molly at a perfect area, but this time Gion gets the elimination done, and whoa, that was some amazing. But moving ahead, and Jabin, well, this was an epic shot and a 1v2 clutch, by the way. And finally, he refuses the spike and gets the round in his favor. Team Nemesis is now on the attacking side, 2K on defending. Scoreline is 6-1 and Team Nemesis leading with 5 points. Well, this is something crazy scoreline. Team Nemesis has started showing their domination from the very first game of Haven. Nemesis has to win just 2 more rounds in order to win the game of Haven. But now the sides have been swapped and now the strategies are gonna be different. Will Team Nemesis be able to maintain their momentum of winning rounds back to back even after the sides have been swapped? Let's see. Well, here we go. Jabin, is he gonna use his blind? Oh, he should have used at the moment, but takes a first elimination. Here comes a blind. Oh, have to get back. Mayo gets back. But you have to stay careful because Haito is coming from the back. Oh, there comes a smoke. But Haito, he gets taken down by Tamayo. Got blinded by Omen. Moving forward, Swave takes down the player. Team 2K is on a huge loss this time. They have lost their 3 players and whoa, Kench with a wonderful shot coming in. But Kench also gets taken down now. Saint definitely trying his level best, damaging the attackers, but it is not enough. But whoa, that was a perfect shock dart. Getting an elimination, but whoa, Ludi. He was just waiting for that moment. He was waiting for Saint to peek, and when he peeked, that was a perfect shot coming in. Well, now it is the match point, ladies and gentlemen, for the Team Nemesis. Scoreline is 7-1. Nemesis is leading with 6 points. That is a huge score difference. And let's see, this time 2K Esports, they have to force buy because they do not have any other option. Nemesis is also going for a buy. Moving forward aggressively. Kench is hiding in the corners. Defenders are ready. Well, if we talk about Haito, he is rotating from the back. They have not spotted any player yet. Team Nemesis, they do not want to overcome it at this point. Because they know they are very close to victory. But wait, Swave is moving forward. There is a tripwire. Which gets... Here we go now. He is moving towards the garage. Getting back, but attackers, they have made an entry at the A site. Defenders left the whole site and now they have to plan something different so that they can retake the whole site. Swave is looking at the back area. Nobody is lurking, right? But here we go. There are players at the Haven spraying, but oh, Jabin takes him down. Tamayo gets eliminated by Saint and Ludi coming up with an elimination streak. And with this, the last player, Jion, he also gets taken down with this. And the game number 1 of Haven goes in the hands of Team Nemesis. They have won this game with a clear domination with a scoreline of 8-7, leading with 7 points. Oh, this was something unexpected because 2K Esports have also made their way till the stage, and Nemesis is showing a total domination. Well, this was just the start of our event, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to move towards our game number 2, which is going to be played in the map of Bind. But before moving towards Bind, we are going to take a short break.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark. When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for 105 until I found the lighthouse, guiding me out the dark.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valorant Mobile Masters series presented by FSN Asia and powered by Max Out. This is your host Malhan, and we are diving into our game number 2 of Bind. The first game of Heaven was something unexpected because Team Nemesis they dominated with a huge scoreline of 8-1. Yes, and now we are in our game number 2, game of Bind. Nemesis is on the attacking from the start, and let's see Team 2K. What is their planning for this game? Because if 2K loses this game, they're gonna be out of the tournament just right now. But Team Nemesis, this time they are more careful and even confident also. Just reading from B to A.
扑倒他们，先走一步，
2K is also ready for them.
得闪了。你们躲不掉的。
But here we go. Kench is also ready with the stun. 3 players got stunned.
找到两个，
But here we go, reveal.
剩余30秒。
Attackers moving forward. Tamayo gets the first elimination done. He takes down Saint, and now attackers they have rotated towards the B side.
我来抓住他。
They were ready, but moving ahead, stepping in. Gion takes down 2 players, but Sways and
剩余
Ludi
10秒，
counters them
剩子弹。
with 2 more eliminations. Oh my god, he's going for a plant, but Clove is just right there.
部署
Now it is a 2v2, and here we go. Both the players gets taken down.
力挽狂澜。
And at the end, Ludi was the only player standing in the round number 1. Here we go. First round once again goes in the hands of Team Nemesis. Well, now winning the first round gives you an credit advantage, and let's see. Are they going for a buy? Sure. They are going for a buy, going for Bulldogs. Well, Team 2K,
该干正事了，
they have bought Stingers.
丢弃爆能器。扑倒他们。
Both the attackers and defenders playing patiently. Nobody wants to make any mistake. It's fine, but here we go. First elimination comes in. Gion is moving forward, but here we go. Another elimination coming forward, but this time Clove takes down another player. Now it is a 2v3 fight for Team Nemesis. He's moving forward. Swave is in the showers, but there are 2 defenders in front of her. Here we go. Spots one, takes him down quite easily.
剩余30秒。
Oh, that was very close. Uses snake bite and gets another elimination done. Now it is a 1v1 fight. The spike has been dropped and just 20 seconds are left. Haito is just right there. Haito gets spotted, and with this
狂澜，
Viper, this was some amazing play by him. Accurate play, using his utilities, and at the end, his aim. Here we go. This is the round number 3. 2K Esports going for a full buy. Well, this time Team Nemesis is sticking with the weapons. And which are Stingers. Let's see. With Stingers, how are they going to compete against Vandals and Phantoms? The defenders are also all prepared. Hydro is at the B side. Well, oh, here we go. Swave gets taken down in the first place. Sean is also prepared, but oh, that was a wrong TP. Jabin. There we go. There are multiple eliminations stepping in, but Wayne changes the weapons. Gets back. There is another player, Haito. Waiting for him, but this time
首方获胜。
Saint takes down Wayne and Team 2K Esports.
找到他们的弱
They
点
finally
然后
opened their
得到
account
实地走
at a very good time, because in the last game it was kind of scoreline of 5-1 when they won their first round. But here we go. It is the scoreline 1-2. Team Nemesis still leading with a point, but now both the teams on a full bye.
送他们上路。躲不掉。
Sway versus Gion. Gion takes the first celebration. Team Nemesis. What are they doing? There comes a stun. Moving towards the side. But here we go. Whoa, one player gets spotted. Tamayo
扑倒他们。
is unable to damage him a lot. Once again, going for a plant in the smokes.
爆能器已部
But
署。
there are players standing at the backside. But oh my god, Tamayo gets taken down by Kench. Situation's getting difficult for Ludi. Stuns are coming in. There are all utility usage. But with this, once again, 2K Esports fighting back and eliminating Team Nemesis. The scoreline is equal to each.
完美团灭。不错嘛，我喜欢这感觉。 让他们也努努力。
But here we go. This is the round number 5.
在哪里？
This time, Team Nemesis is playing with Stingers. 2K has a full buy. But A side was all clear. It is an easy plant for attackers. Ludi going for a plant. Everybody is at their angles, but Tamayo gets damaged. To get back. Gensh uses ultimate. Nobody stays at the moment, but here we go. Viper was there, and Tamayo. He has a great opportunity with him. He gets traded, but there are players, and oh my god, he has no idea that another player is coming from the back, and yes, Tamayo takes down two players. Now it is a 1v1 fight. Tamayo versus Clove. And oh my god, he takes down Clove just right on time. Changes the weapons and TPs. Whoa. What a perfect timing by Tamayo. Wonderful play by Tamayo. Round saving play by him. Team Nemesis winning another round. The scoreline is 2-3. Nemesis leading with a point. And here we go into our round number 6. Both the teams prepared once again. Wayne and Swave have their ultimate, but oh, Tamayo gets a lot of damage on him. And there we go. Grenades are not even helping. Xion gets eliminated in the first place, but Tamayo is also left with just 10 HP.
准备切入，
Do has used his ultimate.
多名敌人在 B，
Kaito is moving forward, but let's see. Our attack is going to enter into his ult. They're still holding back. Let's see, but Kench takes down Tamayo. There are two attackers still there. They have used the portals and
剩余30秒。
they did go towards the A side. Swave has also used his ultimate, and now he's going for a plant. Just on time. Kench was there, and Kench meets Luri just on face, and Swave also gets taken down. Now it is a 2v4, but oh, Clove uses his ultimate, gets back, and Wayne has used his molly perfectly, and he was ready back there with his ultimate also.
上半场最后一回合，
Wonderful play by the whole team, Nemesis, and that was kind of a locked in round because Wayne has also used his molly at a perfect time. Also, he had his ultimate charge. So no way Team 2K Esports could have won that round. Well, this is the last round before the swap. Team Nemesis is leading with 2 points.
准备切入，给你强化包，
Well, here we go. Are we gonna meet some early eliminations? But oh my god, Gion is low on HP. He gets taken down. Him is a huge, big opportunity of eliminating Tamayo in the first place. He missed that shot and now he's getting punished. But oh, Tamayo gets taken down. Clove is on a triple kill. It is a 2v3 now. Wayne has used his ultimate there. There is another player coming in. Wayne takes him down. Now it is a 1v3 for Wayne. Will he be able to plant the spike? He spots another player. Tries to damage, but Saint takes him down quite easily. Now the sides have been swapped. Nemesis is now on the defensive,
有我的秘密。
while 2K Esports is on attacking. Nemesis is still leading with a point.
在那儿，
请将生成。
Here we go, Swave. Used his snake bite and now I have to get back. Kaito is low on health and he gets taken down by Javin. All the attackers have rotated. Javin has kept his TP back there and now he's waiting for the attackers to come forward. Well, the attackers are there. He spotted one, takes him down.
已部署。
Gion did take down 2 players. But now let's see. But Gion, oh hey, he also gets taken down. Javin is on a quadra kill. And the last kill was by Tamayo. Well, this was some insane play coming in by Javin.
辛苦了。
首方获胜。
Team Nemesis winning another round. The scoreline is 3-5. Nemesis leading with 2 points. If Team Nemesis wins this game, they're going to qualify for the next stage. This is the second game of the best of 3 series.
那儿，
坤跳跃，
我们躲不掉的。扑倒他们！
Attackers going towards the B side. They have entered the side. Sway was in hookah, but now let's see what is he gonna do.
爆
The
能器已部署，
defenders have TP'd.
当起手来抓住他。
Here we go, using utilities, and now, whoa, with the use of satchels, getting towards his side. But Tamayo just left with a single HP. He gets taken down, and Team 2K Esports is very strong at the moment. And Jabain is the last one standing from his team. And two players are coming forward, but he also gets taken down. A good round for the Team 2K Esports. Capturing the side B at the first place and a wonderful post-plant play. Attackers once again going towards the B side, but defenders are this time very prepared. Tamayo has a Bucky with him, and here we go. Gets blinded, gets back, but Kench has used his ultimate, and here we go. Jawain goes for a triple kill. Oh, another player is left. Haito is the last man standing from his team. It is a 1v2. Tamayo versus Haito. Oh, just right there. But Jabain gets taken down by the snake bite. Now it is a 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is a close, but whoa, Haito takes down Tamayo. Is Tamayo it could? I was thinking that Tamayo could win that round, but Haito, that was a wonderful shot.
上子弹，上子弹。
屏障生成。你在哪里？
扑倒他们！被闪了！投放烟幕！
隔离解除。
Wait. Scoreline is equal, and attackers this time they are going towards A. They have rotated towards the A side. Tamayo is there, waiting for the attackers. Both the teams are full buy, but let's see. Attackers are still waiting. What are they planning for? But here comes a stun. Tamayo gets blinded. He has to get back. Xion is there. Xion versus Tamayo. We can see it quite soon. But oh my god. Whoa. This was something crazy. Kenji gets taken down. There comes a Molly. But whoa. Attackers. They take the spike and they run back. Whoa. And here we go. Only the last one. Yo is the last one standing from his team. It is a 1v4 for Glove now. Whoa, he takes down a player, but he did use his ultimate, but well, one player comes from the back, and this time the round goes in the hands of Team Nemesis. leading with a point. 2 more rounds to win for Nemesis. Here we go. This is the round number 12. Attackers playing split, and defenders are
小心这里。
also holding back. 1 minute left to plant the spike. Jion has his ultimate charged. Are we gonna see it in this round?
你们在哪儿？挡着这个！
Well, let's see. Attackers, they have rotated towards the B side.
投放烟幕。
Ludi is there, but what? Swave? What?
剩余
He
3
takes down 3 players in a row. But at the end, Jion takes him down. It is a 2v4 now, but whoa, that was something crazy coming in by Jion. Takes down Jabane, and Jion uses ultimate. Oh, he is running
投开。上上上。
towards the A side. Tamayo is there.
爆能器已部署。
Now he is going from the back. It is a 2v3 fight. Will Team 2K Esports win this fight? It is somewhat difficult for them, but not impossible. And oh, Wayne takes down Jion. Clove was the last man standing from his team, and he also gets taken down by Ludi. This round once again goes in the favor of Team Nemesis, and now they are leading with 2 points. And the special thing about this particular round is that now Team Nemesis has a match point. They have already won the first game of Haven, and now the second game of Bind is also going in their favor. Well, Team 2K Esports be able to stretch this game to an overtime. What is their strategy for this round? Because if they loses this round, then Team Nemesis is gonna win the whole series of best of 3. But well, what was this? Through the toxin screen directly into the head.
再上子弹。
Here we go.
上上上。
Jion. That early pick was something fiery, but Haito. Jabane is there. But Swave takes down a player. Jabane, oh! Jabane also takes down Haito. Now it is a 3v4. Clove eliminates Swave. Attackers going for a plan, but moving ahead, and Clove takes down 2 players there. That was something unexpected, but here we go.
投放烟幕。
Now the situations have all changed. Tamayo is the last man standing from his team, and now it is a 1v3 situation for Tamayo, and he is getting a lot of damage even through the smokes. And
双
Clove,
方获胜。
wonderful performance by this legendary player. He completes his quadra kill and finally gets a round for his team. The scoreline is 6-7. Team Nemesis still leading with a point, and they do have a match point.
掉了。
Here we go. Another round, and this time Haito uses ultimate at the A site. But wait, Swave is coming from the back, and oh, he meets Clove, but Clove takes him down quite easily.
投放烟幕，
But there we go. Tamayo, that was a wonderful shot by him. He uses ultimate, and whoa, nope. He won't be able to get any elimination, but he was very close to that.
还剩一名敌人。
Vayne is the last one standing from his team. It is a 1v2. For Vayne, the spike has already been planted. Haito is still in his ultimate. Changes his weapon, but it is definitely going to turn into an overtime. Haito is there, and oh my god, Vayne is just left with a single HP. Will he be able? Oh no. He gets healed. Going for a defuse, but he is not left with much of a time. He spots player, but oh no, not left with time. And the spike explodes, and with this, the round goes in the hands of 2K Esports. The game is turning into an overtime.
10.
Who is going to win this game? Now, whichever the team wins 2 rounds consecutively, they are gonna win the game. So, here we go. Finally, overtime. Team Nemesis, they have already won the game number 1 of Haven. If they win this game, they'll directly move to the next stage of our event.
不要松懈。
But if they lose this round, this game, then we'll be moving towards the deciding game of Sunset. Let's see, Gion has reconnected into the game. Now let's see who is going to win.
在那儿，
Nemesis is now on the attacking side.
这里
Timeout is over, but let's see. All the players choosing their favorite weapons. Getting ready for the fight. Guys, what do you think? Who is going to win the game number 2 of Bind? Is it going to be Team 2K Esports or the Team Nemesis?
禁止偷看。
你们躲不掉的。
Cutie has the spike with him, and let's see Team Nemesis. Jabin going towards the A site. Well, he spots a player. Tries to take him down, but gets back. Swave in the mid area, but wait. Saint and Gianna moving forward. Swave gets taken down, but whoa, here we go. Saint also takes down Jabin. Attackers, they have entered the B site.
找到一个，
Clearing the corners was important, but Tamayo gets traded.
爆能器已
The
部署。
spike has been planted, and now it is a 1v2. Wayne takes down another player. It is a 2v. Whoa! Now it is a 1v2. Yeah. Haito is coming from the back. Haito. Whoa, that was a close call, but Ludi gets eliminated, and Haito diffuses the spike. This time, 2K
方获胜。
Esports, they have the match point. Wonderful round by them.
赛点，我大老远都能听到。
But if 2K wins this round, they're gonna win the whole game of Bind.
上子弹， 障生成。扑倒他们！隔离解除。屏障生成。在哪里？投放烟幕。隔离解除。
Here we go. The spike has been planted by 2K. And here we go. Rushing forward. Jion takes down Swave. Now it is a 4v4 fight. Team Nemesis coming from the back. It is a match point for 2K. They just have to keep the Team Nemesis busy and just do not let them defuse the spike. But here we go. Tamayo is on a defuse. He is defusing the spike. But let's see. He is about to defuse it. And yes, he does it. The spike has been defused. All the players were alive. But here we go. Wonderful round by Team Nemesis. The scoreline is once again equal. 8 rounds each. And now, let's see. Whichever the team once again wins 2 rounds consecutively wins the game. Let's see now, by winning this round, who gets the match point. Nemesis making an entry at the B site. Haito is there. And to counter him, Vayne is also moving forward. Vayne takes down Haito in the first place. Nemesis has planted the spike. Xion is coming from the back. Oh, Swave spots him. And here we go. He slides, but Swave takes him down quite easily. Clove goes for another elimination. Now it is a 3v3. But wait, what has happened here? Here we go. Now, whoa! Vayne takes down a player. Ludi is kind of creating difficulties. A distraction. That was wonderful. Vayne and Ludi, they were actually distracting the opponents, and with this, they finally won that round. Team Nemesis now has a match point. Well, there we go. In a timeout. 2K Esports. Now it is going to be a very important round for them because they cannot lose at this point. It is a very important round for them and even for the team Nemesis. Let's see. But at this point, if we talk about Clove, has 21 eliminations, the most eliminations in the game. By Clove, 21, followed up by Jion with 19 eliminations. And if we talk about Team Nemesis, Japin has 19 eliminations, Wayne 15. Wonderful play by both the teams, but now Team Nemesis has an upper advantage. They have match point. They just have to win this round. But 2K Esports, they are planning something different for this. They are playing in a split, 4:1 split. Moving ahead, but here we go. Oh, there comes a snake bite. And whoa, Swave just stepped into the aim of Xion and getting eliminated in the first place. Swave, that was not great. Attacker is moving towards the B side, but they can rotate at any point of time. But here we go. Kenj takes down another player. Wayne eliminates Haito in the meantime. Attackers have planted the spike. Gion is ready. Ludi is there. And, well,
我来抓住他。
players are ready for Ludi to come forward. But, whoa, here we go. Tomayo takes down Gion. Saint is left with just 10 HP. And, whoa, even in just 10 HP, he takes down a player. And Tomayo uses ultimate. Does not get the elimination from there. Not much time is left. He takes down another player, but oh my god, he has to go for a defuse. There comes an aftershock, and no way this defuse is possible. And Tamayo gets taken down. Wonderful play by Kenj and even Clove. But once again, the score lines are equal. Nobody wants to lose this game of Pine. It is a neck-to-neck competition between both the teams, and let's see. This is the round number 19. Gion is moving forward, but oh my god, one player was just holding in the corners, and here we go. First elimination step, and Gion gets taken down. Here we go. Clove takes down a player, even though he was hit by a prowler, but whoa, Tamayo, that was a big mistake. Tamayo gets taken down at this point, but the situation is this time favoring Team Nemesis. They have a man advantage. They are going for a plant. Saint takes down a player. Jabin, one player. Saint might peek from there, but okay, the spike has been planted. Now you just have to waste the time, but oh my god. Ludi has been taken down, and whoa. Jabin TP's back. Haito is there. He is going for a defuse. That is a half def. Let's see. Will he be able to defuse the spike? It has already been half defused. Moving forward. Oh my god, that could be a full defuse, but no. Finally, an accurate shot coming up by Jabin once again, and that was a clear headshot. Getting the elimination done right on time. Otherwise, if there was just 1 second delay, the spike would have been defused. Team Nemesis has won another round, and now they once again have a match point with them. They just have to win this round, but 2K Esports is definitely creating difficulties for them, not letting them win. Defenders are moving forward aggressively this time. Team Nemesis, they have some different plannings this round. Well, here we go, attackers. The ace side. Will they be able to plant the spike at A? They have initiated the plant. Haito gets damaged a bit, but Gion is low on health right now. Defenders have rotated towards their spawn, and now they are coming towards the A. We don't have much of a time left. I have to go forward. But let's see. Damage comes in. Let's see. Whoa, Ludi takes down a player. And moving ahead, getting some more eliminations. But Saint goes for a double kill. But this time, Shurev also gets taken down. And Jabin in the end, he also gets taken down. Once again. Whoa. Game is getting bigger. The team 2K Esports once again fights back and wins the round. The scoreline 10 each.
他们到此为止了。投放烟幕，
Here we go. Nemesis is on the attacking, but Swave gets taken down. Tamayo is just left with 10 HP. Clove gets eliminated. Kench gets spotted. He takes down one player. He gets traded. Now it is a 3v3. Here we go, Tamayo. With the satchel entering into the side, getting some height advantage. He did spot a player, and that was a perfect nade, but Gion dodges it. Attackers on the side. Oh, one player moving ahead, but Tamayo takes him down. Gion is there, but Gion also gets taken down. Tamayo with just 10 HP. He eliminates 2 players. This was something fiery. Once again, the round is won by Team Nemesis. And let's see who is going to win this round. 2K Esports or Nemesis. Match point for Nemesis. Jabin is a player in front of him. Jabin takes the elimination and TP is back. That was wonderful. But now let's see. 2K Sports is just left with 4 players. Let's see. Attackers waiting patiently. Now trying to go towards the east side. But defenders are also prepared. Silently moving towards the site. Have to clear the corners, but here we go. Going for a plant. And the spike has been planted. Let's see. Defenders are still holding back. You have to retake the site. Until unless... But here we go. Swave takes down an elimination. Oh my god! Clove takes down 2 players. But she also gets taken down. Gion slides, but he gets eliminated. Saint is the last man standing from his team. Saint also gets taken down. With this, finally, Team Nemesis wins the round. They are going for a defuse and... Whoa, that was close, but yes. They have defused the spike, and with this, they have won the game number 2 of Bind. It was a very big game. Scoreline of 12-10. Team Nemesis finally winning the game after a huge overtime. This was something amazing, but now this was the match number 1, ladies and gentlemen, and now we'll be moving towards our match number 2, which is going to be played between the team Mortal Sinners and Absolute. Let's see who is going to win that game. I'm kind of excited. Nemesis had now qualified for the next stages, and let's see who is going further from the match number 2. The game between Mortal Sinners and Absolute. We'll be moving towards that quite soon, but before that, we are going to take a short break.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone, thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark. When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone, thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found the lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say the light is on. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far until I found the lighthouse guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far until I found the lighthouse guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark. When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far until I found the lighthouse guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark. When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kind and like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark. When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun, I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was open, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was alive for wandering far until I found a lighthouse guiding me out the dark.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Valorant Mobile Master Series presented by FSN Asia and powered by Max Out. This is your host Milan, and we are here in our another game, and this is the game between Mortal Sinners and Absolute. And what a start by the team Mortal Sinners! Two players have already been eliminated, and FRC is now in an engagement, but Wuzer takes down Yasha. But him moving forward, but oh my god, FRC is on low on health, and Wuzer also gets eliminated in the meantime. Silver Axe completed quadra kill, and the whole team
把他们派。
Absolute gets taken
我
down.
比较理智。
And with this, the first round goes in the hands of Team Mortal Sinners. Let's see. Mortal Sinners, they're going for a buy. But Genesis has not connected to the game. There is some sort of network issue by his side. Absolute is on a save. They are holding with classics.
先走一步。
But if we talk about Team Mortal Sinners, they are going with Stingers and a light shield. We can see Yesha with a Bucky and a full shield moving forward, but he spots a player.
敌人在进攻。
Gets damaged a bit, but there comes a player behind him. He takes down a player, but gets traded. Omen comes at a perfect time. Eliminates Yesha. Genesis is also back. Attacker is going towards the A side, but oh, there we go. Sinhu gets spotted, and attackers are coming towards the side. There we go, Silver Axe with the
暴
Vandal.
已部署。
Sinhu goes for a reveal, spotting the players, and now using his drone to get information. Another player gets spotted. 3 players are on the side. Moving forward, jumping through the heaven, taking down 2 players. Zinhu. Well, that was something wonderful. And with this, Zinhu completes its triple kill and defuses the spike. Well, the first 2 rounds
首方获胜。
spawned by Mortal Sinners. That is a great start for Mortal Sinners. But if we talk about Team Absolute, now they do have a full buy. And with this full buy, let's see, will they be able to fight back and win some rounds for them or not? Mortal Sinners on the defending, and let's see what is the Team Absolute planning to do this round. Are they going towards the C side? Because, yeah, moving ahead, but Silver Axe gets spotted, gets blinded, and Genesis TPs and comes onto the side. One player gets spotted, and oh my god, that is a total mess. But another eliminations is stepping in. Genesis also gets taken down. Wuzer is the last man standing from his team. He is going through the garage. Moving towards the side, the spike has already been... Whoa, dropped right there, but Wuzer. There comes an aftershock, which was definitely accurate. And here we go. Wuzer goes for an elimination, but Silver X takes him down. And another round goes in the hands of Team Mortal Sinners. They have won 3 rounds consecutively. Now it is the round number 4.
上上上！
Team Absolute is a very experienced team, and let's see. This is the round number 4. Absolute has not yet won even a single round. Let's see. It is the round number 4. Will they be able to win this round? But this
爆
time,
能器落在 C
whoa!
区。
Silver X takes down a player. Uses his blind. Ready with his ultimate.
在那儿，在那儿，
Not using it yet. Omen is coming in the garage. Oh, he spots a player. And here we go. Yasha is... Silver X was low on health. Sentinel is just left with 42 HP. Well, at this point of time, Yasha is there, waiting for attackers to come forward, but oh, he gets blinded. Now he has to get back. Yeah, he saves himself, takes down one player, takes down two players in a row. That was wonderful by Yasha.
剩余30秒，
He has done his job. Woozer and Omen are the two players left. Moving towards the A side, just 20 seconds left to plant the spike. You have to plant the spike on time, but here we go. Godsend eliminates him, but whoa, Omen takes the elimination, but this time
守方获胜。
Silver X eliminates Omen, and with this, Team Model Sinners, what a great start for them. They have won 4 rounds just in the beginning without even losing a single round.
这里，在这儿，在那儿。我们以逸待劳。统统给我上！
Here we go. Attackers get spotted in the mid area, but the first elimination has been taken by FRC. Sin gets taken down, and the spike plant has been initiated at the B side. The spike has been planted. Godsend moving towards the side, but that is an open plant. Will the defenders be able to defuse the spike? Godsend does not have any smoke at the moment. It is gonna be difficult for them. Okay, the smoke has been charged, and here we go. Are they going for a defuse? Not yet, ladies and gentlemen, but finally. Yes, they might go for a defuse. Yes, the defuse is there, Silver X, but here we go. Use of ultimate is there by Sova. Finally going for defuse, and yes, it is a full defuse, ladies and gentlemen. Silver X, and finally shutting down all the attackers, and Team Mortal Sinners winning another round. Winning five rounds consecutively, that is epic. What has happened to teams today? Because before this we had a game in which the teams, they were also kind of dominating. The team Nemesis showed a dominating performance in the very first game, but let's see this time something similar is being carried out by Mortal Sinners. Attackers were trying to go towards the A side, but now they are rotating back, and they are very much interested in the mid area. Let's see, are they planning to go towards the B side? FRC has the spike with them. You have plenty of time left to take a good decision, but here we go. Yasha, oh my god, Yasha gets taken down in the first place. But now Zen is there. Zen could lurk and then take down the attackers, but let's see. There is no footsteps yet. Yes, finally hears some footsteps. Attackers are coming, and gets the info. Trying to spot one, but here we go. Zen takes down 2 players in a row. Uses his ultimate. Woozer is just in front of him, but there come shots from the back. But Zen, who also gets taken down, Godsend also gets eliminated by Genesis. Now it is a 1v2. Silver X versus Woozer. FRC gets damaged by the shock dart, but oh no.
攻方获胜，
Finally, Team Absolute gets around for them,
攻防转换前
opening their
最后一
account
回
finally.
合
And now it is the round number 7, the last round before the swap. The scoreline is 5-1, and Team Mortal Sinners are leading with 4 points. Team Absolute has started fighting back. Let's see what is gonna happen in this particular round. Godsend is there, ready with his operator in the mid windows. Oh no. He's about to get an elimination, but misses the shot. Here we go, Zin. Yoru has used his ultimate, and now here we go. Genesis cancels his ult, and he gets taken down. FRC, but a wonderful support by his teammates. Sent it, covers him on the time, and now it is a 4v4 fight. Woman has used his ultimate. Here comes a lot of utilities, but Yasha and Godsend, they also have their ultimates charged. This is the last round before the swap, but here we go. SilverX gets punished by FRC. Moving towards the side, but oh, Godsend takes on another player from the back. Now it is a 1v2 for Godsend. He has already taken down another player, but this time this clutch is impossible. FRC takes down Godsend quite easily, and with this, the round goes in the hands of Team Absolute. With a scoreline of 5-2, the sides have now been swapped. Team Mortal Sinners, they have taken a timeout. Now it is the first round after the swap, and it is definitely the pistol round. The first pistol round of the game was won by the team Mortal Sinners. Let's see if this round is also going to win by Mortal Sinners, or this time Team Absolute is gonna take this in their favor. The Mortal Sinners, they are leading with 3 points at this time. The timeout is over. Players have now prepared themselves for the next rounds, and now as the Team Mortal Sinners is on the attacking side, so now strategies are gonna be different. But let's see. Hopefully they are prepared for everything, and this time they're going to show some aggressive moves in the beginning, moving towards the A side, clearing the corners, getting the information, but nobody is at the site currently. And here we go. Site have been captured by players, by the attackers. Now they have even planted the spike, but defenders are coming from the back. But oh my god, Yasha slides in, takes down Boozer with a headshot. But there are other players coming from the long, but Yasha, what a wonderful shot coming up by him, eliminates Genesis. And with this, the round goes in the hands of Mortal Sinners. After the sides have been swapped, taking the pistol round like this, it was crazy. But now let's go. The scoreline is 6-2. Team Mortal Sinners are leading with 4 points. But this time Team Absolute is also prepared with stingers and light shields. They are going to clear. Whoa! He has jumped all the tripwires, but ultimately Yasha gets taken down. But Godsend comes up with some amazing support, taking down 2 players. Shin, who also comes forward, eliminates 2 players. They have all done their jobs. Just the last man standing is there, but Wogodson gets taken down. Now it is a 1v2 situation, but wonderful shock dart. And Omen also gets taken down with this. Zinhu completes his triple kill.
赛点，
That was some fiery play by the team Mortal Sinners. They are just rushing towards the side and taking down all the defenders alone. But now, here we go. It is the match point for Team Mortal Sinners. If you win this round, you're gonna win the whole game of Haven. It is gonna be important for both the teams. Team Absolute with a light by both the teams. Let's see. Once again prepared for another round, but sliding and moving forward, taking down one player, moving ahead, going for another elimination. But Yasha, wonderful support by Godsent, taking down another player, moving forward. Well, this time there is nobody to stop Mortal Sinners from winning this game. Woozer just hiding in the corners. It is a 1v5 for him, but he also gets taken down. And that was a pure domination coming in from the team Mortal Sinners. They have won the game number 1 of Haven with a scoreline of 8-2. That is a huge score difference of 6 points. Well, the game number 1 was epic and dominating by the team Mortal Sinners, but let's see, will they be able to maintain the similar momentum in the game number 2, which is going to be played in the map of Lotus? Well, let's see, we are going to figure that out in the game number 2. But before moving towards game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a short break.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone, thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was in a lifeboat wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was hoping, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was in a lifeboat wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the map of Lotus. This is the game number 2 of the best of 3 game between Team Absolute and Mortal Sinners. And as we have already discussed, this is the game number 2. The first game was won by Mortal Sinners with a dominating scoreline, and now we are in this game. Let's see, there is some early fights coming in. The Silverax has already been damaged a lot. He is just left with 8 HP at this point. FRC gets the first pick done. Team Absolute is prepared now for this game. Here we go, attackers. Are they planning to go towards A? But we can see Godsend at the B side. Spots Omen. But oh my god, damages are exchanging from both the players, but
剩余
no
30
more
秒，
eliminations coming in. But let's see, Yasha has a frenzy with him. He enters the side, slides in, and oh my god, that was a close fight, but Scented takes him down. Going ahead, but here we go. Oh my god, that was once again a close, but Woozer takes down Godsent, and he's just left with 2 HP. Silver X is there with 8 HP, and
守
he
方
gets
获胜
traded. Attackers were not left with much of a time, and the first round is won by the team Absolute. Now getting the first round gives them a credit advantage, and now they are going with Bulldogs. While if we talk about Mortal Sinners, are they gonna stick with classics? We can see a Stinger and a Bucky. Attackers this time going towards the B side, which is totally clear, but you have to take care of the corners. Yasha enters into the smoke. FRC is just right there in front of him.
吃我这招，没想到
Goes with a stun, moving forward. Oh my god, he misses 2 shots there. This was not expected, but here we go. Godsent punishes back, but he has a Spectre with him. And here we go. Gets an elimination done, but Omen takes the trade. Silver X also gets taken down, and with this team Absolute, they are going for another round. And here we go. The spike has already been half defused. And yeah. Round number 2 is again won by the team Absolute. A good start for them. But let's see the round number 3. Mortal Sinners going for a full buy. And now both the teams are ready. In the last round, Mortal Sinners were saving. But now they have their favorite weapons with them. So let's see what happens in this round.
得闪了，
Going for some aggressive play, but yeah, defenders are also ready for that. Woman is there just in front of him, takes down a first kill, but 2 players are down. Godsend also takes down another player. Woozer and FRC are the player left, but FRC gets traded. Woozer is the last man standing from his team, and it is a 1v3 for Woozer.
爆能器已部署，
Silver Axe just in front of him, and Silver X gets taken down. Whoa! Woozer takes down 2 players in a row. Godsend is the last man standing from his team. He changes his weapons, but Godsend enters into the fight in just a perfect time, and yeah, goes for a headshot. Team Mortal Sinners opening their account, winning round for them. This is the now round number 4. Both the teams on a bye.
人弱小，正合我意。
是手臂。换子弹。
隔离解除。
But here we go, Breach uses ultimate and Zen is on the site and takes down Woozer. This was needed and he is unstoppable. Eliminates Genesis. Scented is also now
暴能器
spotted.
已部署。
Attackers have planted the spike right on time and they are waiting for the defenders. But it is a difficult situation for defenders to actually retake from here, and Omen also gets taken down. Scented, the pressure is all in the air, but FRC also gets taken down. Scented is backing off, going for a save. The attackers are still hunting for Scented. Here's some footsteps, but Zen is coming towards him, and Zen gets taken down.
攻方获胜。
Slides and moves, but whoa, at the end, the center also gets taken down. And the round goes in the hands of Team Mortal Sinners. The scoreline is once again equal to each.
换子弹。换子弹。
If Team Absolute loses this round number 5, then it is going to be a difficult situation for them,
开火。
because then they will have to save in order to get their favorite weapons. It is important for them to win this round, but okay, here we go. Attackers, the Team Mortal Sinners, they are moving towards the seaside. Woozer is already there, but Woozer gets taken down at the first place by Yasha. And here we go, moving forward, but one player gets spotted. Zin gets spotted and gets eliminated also.
暴能器已部署。
But here we go, waiting for the ultimate to get over. It is a 3v4. Going towards the site, using utilities, stopping the defenders to enter the site. But attackers, the defenders, they are getting back. They have to save this round. They have phantoms and a good decision taken by them, but this time you won't be able to save because Yasha is ready to compete against you. But oh, Yasha gets taken down and Omen is on triple kill. Godsend gets eliminated. 2 players are still there. Scented moves forward, but Scented also gets taken down. Omen was the last one standing from his team, and here we are.
在那儿。
It is once again a bye for Team Absolute. Phantoms and Vandals with a light shield, you can see. And here we go. The scoreline is 2-3 at the moment.
准备切入。
Team Mortal Sinners, they have won 3 consecutive rounds, but Yasha has been fiery in this round. From the starting, he takes down FRC. He has an operator with him. Destroys the decoy.
吃我这招，上去。
Let's see, Scented is there, but Scented also gets taken down. Moving ahead, but Yasha, oh, he gets taken down. Got a surprise attack by Omen, hiding in the corners. Genesis is up there, and a player is just in front of him. Omen gets a lot of damage on him, but now TPs. This time, Genesis gets blinded. Here we go. Attacks are coming in, moving towards the side. Another player gets eliminated. Now it is a 1v1 fight, and Woozer gets taken down.
圆圆开花。
Whoa, by the utilities.
上半场最
That
后一
was a
回合，
perfect combination of Lambot. And here we go. The scoreline is 2-4. Something similar happening as of the game 1. Let's see Silver Axe going with an Odin. This would be too much for defenders to compete against. But let's see. Defenders are full with ultimates. So it could be a good round for them if they use all their ultimates. But here we go. Whoa, spots a player, gets... Oh my god! 2 players in the beginning, Silver Axe. This was something fiery. But Genesis is up there, moving towards the side. Genesis gets taken down, but Woozer has taken an elimination. But Woozer gets taken down. Omen is the last one standing from his team. Cancels his ultimate. And now it is a 1v3 for Omen. Kind of an easy round for Mortal Sinners now. 1v3. The spike has already been planted. Silver X has his ultimate. Godsend. Oh my god. Godsend is at a perfect place and he takes down Omen quite easily. Perfect use of ultimate by Godsend.
攻防转换，
Amazing game sense, and with this, sides have been swapped, ladies and gentlemen, and the scoreline is 2-5. Team Mortal Sinners leading with 3 points. Here we go, another round, another pistol round, but this time it is once again favoring the Team Mortal Sinners. KJ gets blinded. Shots are coming in. Oh my god, that is a shot, but Zinhu gets traded. Silver X is just left with 40 HP. It is a 2v3. Cruiser is on the site while FRC is there, but okay. Silver X goes with the stun, and Ark is back there. He takes down one player. Godsend is the last man standing from his team. Godsend takes down a player, but oh my god, another Ark is just in front of him. He's just left with 40 HP, and with this, Godsend does a 1v2 clutch and finally gets the round for his team. The scoreline is 2-6. Mortal Sinners leading with 4 points.
"把他们从这里赶出去！"
There we go, the timeout is over and we are back in our game. Current scoreline is once again favoring Team Mortal Sinners. They have showed their epic domination in the first game of Haven, and now they are showing something similar in this game number 2 of Lotus. The scoreline is 2-6. Mortal Sinners leading with 4 points. It is another round. And after the timeout, Team Absolute, let's see. Is there something big coming from their side? Woozer takes down the first player. And oh my god, this time players gets blinded. Woozer and FRC gets eliminated there. But yes, counter finishers are coming in. Scented takes down a player, but gets damaged. But with the Marshal, Silver X takes down Omen. Now no smokes for attackers. The situations are getting bad for Absolute. Here we go. Scented uses his stun. Genesis takes down another player. Now it is a 2v2, ladies and gentlemen. The spike is down at the B side. And defenders, they have the control over it. Scented has to take that spike back. Yes, he is moving forward. But if we talk about Godsend, oh my god, this game is all about timings. Genesis, he is there, coming from the back. But let's see Godsend versus Scented. This fight is gonna be fiery. There comes a smoke, and here we go, Godsend moving forward, but Genesis takes down a player, moving ahead, but this time attackers take this round in their favor. A wonderful execution by Genesis and Scented, working together in an amazing coordination. Here we go. Another start, but this time, oh my god, this is gonna be something crazy because defenders are now playing aggressively, but oh, that was some fiery start. But now Yasha has to get back, but Godsend eliminates Scented just through the smokes, but Woozer also takes down a player. That's kind of a trade, but Genesis was hiding in the corners and now punishing the defenders, getting another elimination in his favor. Zin is just left with 17 HP. And here we go. He gets eliminated with a Phantom. And another round is won by the Team Absolute. Now the scoreline is getting closer. Now it is a full buy for both the teams. Team Mortal Sinners, what is their planning for this round? Woozer has his ultimate charged, and so does Godsend from the defenders side. But here we go, attackers once again moving forward aggressively. Oh, Yasha gets back. That was important because attackers are still there. Needs to get some information from the way he spots a player. Tries to damages him, but whoa, Yasha gets the first pick done. Takes down a player. Dodges the blind, but moving ahead. He takes down another player, but gets traded now. He has done his job. He has taken down 2 players. But FRC is now moving forward. He has the spike. Foozer is looking at the C side. Is he going to use his ultimate? "45 seconds left to plant the spike." Uses wall at the back. There's one player on the side, spamming through the boxes. Scented gets the elimination done, but there is another player on the side, but Scented takes down him also. He is on a triple kill at this moment. The main advantage which the Mortal Sinners were enjoying is no longer in their favor. All the attackers have their ultimates charged. Silver X is moving forward, but Silver X takes down Scented. Woozer uses ultimate, and oh yes, one player avoids it, but Godsend, let's see.
最后一人，
Oh my god, Silver X has also been taken down. Godsend is the last man standing from his team, and he also gets eliminated by the players Woozer and FSC together.
对面的魁
Scoreline is 5-6. Team Absolute leading. Team Mortal Sinners leading with a point. Once again, both the teams going for a bye.
剩子弹，丢弃爆能器，
Here we go. Yasha is just waiting there, but that is a use of ultimate by FRC. Oh my god, Yasha gets trapped there, and Omen takes him down. Yasha gets eliminated in the first play. Not a favorable situation for Team Mortal Sinners. Silver X is back there with the judge, takes down a player, and now he have used his ultimate, also trying to get another elimination. 2 eliminations are there, but with this now Silver X moving towards the trees, but he gets taken down, and Zinhu is the last one standing from his team. He takes down another player. Now it is a 1v1, but Woozer takes him down, and the scoreline is equal. Whoa.
剩子弹，
From a scoreline of 6-2 to a scoreline of 6 each. This is a huge comeback by Team Absolute.
丢弃爆能器，小心这里，剩子弹，不要松懈。
你们躲不掉的，多名敌人在 A。
英涌现。
Attackers this time going towards the seaside. Here we go. Woozer.
扑倒他们，
Zen is there. Zen has used his ultimate. Genesis is back there. TBs and cancels his ult.
在哪里？
FRC in the meantime has taken the first elimination from his team, but oh no, this time Genesis got trapped. Was unable to get through that door, but Scented takes down Yasha, and the situations are getting very bad for Team Mortal Sinners. They were winning with a huge scoreline, but now they are on road to get defeated in this game. But anything could happen at this moment. It is a 2v4. Players are trying their level best. Omen is there, but Woozer takes him down. Last man standing. Silver X takes down a player, reloads his weapon, but now he has to get back. It is a 1v3, not left with much of a time, and ultimately he also gets taken down by Scented. Triple kill by Scented, and now the team
再点，
Absolute, they have match point. That is basically winning 5 rounds consecutively. Wow. Wonderful performance by Absolute, but now Mortal Sinners, they have to do something to stretch this game to an overtime. You have to win a round.
荒的气味。
被闪了，在哪里？上上上！
But here we go. This time, Silver X, he gets taken down. The early stage. But here we go. Scented gets eliminated. Omen covers him, but Genesis is going from the behind. Oh my god, this was a mistake by Zen. He gets punished for that. Moving forward, but Genesis, he gets another elimination in his favor. Godsend is the last one standing from his team. He is going for a defuse. Will he be able to defuse the spike? That is quite impossible for the moment. But Team Absolute wins the game. Number 2. That is something amazing comeback. They have won 6 rounds back to back from a scoreline of 6-2 to a scoreline of 8-6. That is a big comeback, and that is what the fans of Team Absolute were wanting. Here we go, and now we'll be moving towards our game number 3 of Sunset, the deciding game. But before moving towards Sunset, guys, we are going to take a short break.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was in a life wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was hoping, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was in a life wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the dark. You guided me out the dark. When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valorant Mobile Master Series presented by FSN Asia and powered by Max Out. This is your host Milan, and we are moving towards our game number 3, which is going to be played in the map of Sunset. The first game was won by the team Mortal Sinners, and the second game was won by Team Absolute. And here we go. This is the first round. Genesis gets the first pick done. Getting bags. Sin gets eliminated in the first place. that this is not a good start for the team Absolute. Here we go. Attackers were going towards the B, but now they are rotating towards A. Oh, Shinu was hiding in the corners. He just heard some footsteps, peeked but got punished out there. Spike plant has been initiated, and yes, they'll be able to plant the spike quite easily. Team Absolute. It is a 3v5 for the team Mortal Sinners. Silver X is trying to move forward with a frenzy in his hand, but Yasha takes down a player and moving ahead. Silver X
攻方获胜。
gets raided. And the first round is won by the team Absolute. Well, a great start by them. Now they are going with Bulldogs, and well, if we talk about Team Mortal Sinners, they are going to play with classics. Let's see. Silver X is going with a Bucky. Godsend has taken a Sheriff with him. This is round number 2. Team Absolute might play some aggressive moves. Going forward, clearing the corners is quite necessary. Scented. Godsend is there. Godsend and Zen are the only two players at the side. Godsend gets taken down, and Yasha has TP'd, but he's just left with half HP.
爆能器已部署。
Team Absolute is leaving no way for the defenders to retake the side. But Jinhu takes down Scented. Going towards the side, but Wuza, whoa,
攻方获胜。
gets 2 kills in his account.
一群不认识的人想要了我的公关蛋，
An amazing round, once again won by the Team Absolute.
换弹中，
But now we'll be moving towards round number 3. And this Mortal Sinners, they are on a full buy. Team Absolute is sticking with the weapons of the previous round. Bulldogs and Outlaws are still in the play. Round number 3, and here we go. Genesis with an Outlaw. Trying to peek mid, but Yasha gets eliminated in the very first seconds of the round. Zen is there in the smoke. Silver X got damaged out there. Just left with 10 HP. Attackers this time trying to go towards B. Will they be able to get an entry out there? But they are now planning to rotate.
爆能器
Once again trying to go towards A. Takes the spike. Godsend is there with a Phantom. He has to hide back. Go towards the site. Here we go, attackers. Okay, here comes the toxin screen. Moving forward. Godsend is the only player at the A side, but slowly Silver X is also coming there. Coming forward. There isn't any footstep, but finally smokes are coming in, and yes, one player steps to the side but gets taken down. Godsend gets his cover. and moving forward, but Godsend also gets taken down. It is an opportunity for the attackers to plant their spike. Otherwise, they were not left with much of a time. But moving forward, uses his net. But oh, one player gets taken down. Zinhu is the last one standing from his team, and now Genesis is holding there. But Woozer is just level 41 HP. He should not take any risk. But Genesis punishes Zinhu with the shot of his outlaw. And with this, Team Absolute has won the 3 rounds back to back. Going for the round number 2. Both the teams ready for another round. Going for a full buy. Mortal Sinners haven't even opened their account yet. I'm waiting for them for some amazing early picks, but let's see Genesis once again with an outlaw trying to peek mid, and he damages a lot, but still he got eliminated. Yesha is just left with 10 HP, Zinhu with 8 HP. Players are low on health. Could become an easy target for attackers. But let's see, patience is the key.
剩子弹，
User. This time attackers aren't rotating. They're still planning to stick to the B side, using the snake bite, using utilities, and finally Ascended moving towards the side takes down a player. And FRC also eliminates Yesha. These were the 2 easy targets for the attackers, which they did manage to get. But okay, Zin is coming from the back. Woozer spots him, trying to damage him, and definitely it was an easy target. But here we go, Scented and Omen collectively eliminates 2 players. But now Godsend is the last man standing from his team. Godsend is in a huge trouble because he is going to get distracted, and here we go. Omen goes for a long peek and then takes down Godsend quite easily. Well, what has happened to the team Mortal Sinners? They were the team who dominated in the very first game of Haven. In the game number 2, they were also playing amazing, but in the later times, Absolute was with some different strategies, and let's go. Something similar is kind of happening in the game number 3 of Sunset. Genesis with an operator. Silver X was with an outlaw, but Genesis is there with an operator. Just one shot is enough to eliminate you. Here we go. Yesha gets taken down, and Genesis eliminates Zin. That was a perfect kill. Another player is there. Godsend. It's just there in the smoke, but let's see. Is he gonna peek? Oh no. No peek in front of operator and Genesis. Once again, Team Absolute is on an advantage. They have an advantage at this moment. Let's see, they are going towards the A side, which is totally clear at this time. So you can get it quite easily. Silver X is ready with his ultimate, but Godsend is there on the side. Godsend is ready to take down his enemies, and he is ready with his ultimate too. Godsend also uses his ultimate, and now attackers have to run backward, but this time they have some different plannings. Nobody gets eliminated through the ultimate, but Zinhu gets taken down, and Silver X also got eliminated at last. And with this, the score line is 5-0. Absolute is absolutely leading with a huge score, which is 5 points. Clear domination coming up by the team Absolute. I guess team Mortal Sinners, they should take a timeout and think of something else. Zen is up there waiting for attackers, but this is a perfect smoke. But oh my god,
爆能器
Zen
部署，
goes for a early pick. The spike has been planted and Ascended is on the side. Will Ascended be able to take down some more enemies? Taking down another player, but Ascended gets taken down. But Genesis takes down another player. He has his operator, another player trying to move forward, and it is a wonderful headshot coming up by Genesis. At this point, FRC is there. FRC, will they be able to take down? Whoa, wonderful shot by FRC. Also takes down, but now it is the last man standing, and FRC takes it all. Whoa, that was
上半场
epic.
最后一回合，
And here we go, another round in the favor of Team Absolute. Scoreline 0-6. Total domination. In the whole series, till date, I have never seen any team
他们走不了了。
swapping the sides with a score of 7-0. But it might be possible for the first time in this Valorant Mobile Master Series. It might be possible, but Genesis goes with an headshot. Another elimination was around the corner, but nope. This time Genesis gets taken down, and Xinhu, he had a clear opportunity, goes for a double kill. Oh my god, this is a perfect moment for Xinhu. Goes for his ultimate, and yes, this is an easy round for the Team Mortal Sinners.
方获胜。
Here we go, the scoreline is 6-1. But yeah,
攻防转换，
finally the sides have been swapped. Team Mortal Sinners, are they back on the track? They finally won a round, and finally they broke the winning streak of the Team Absolute, which they were winning from the past 6 rounds. Finally breaking that. Let's see, it is once again a pistol round. Who is gonna win it? Team Absolute has to win just 2 more rounds.
上子弹，上子弹， 我来对付尚伯乐。
Here we go for the round number 8. FRC goes for a reveal, which is definitely helpful, but now pressure is on. Xinhu gets damaged a lot, just left with 25 HP. The spam could get him some eliminations. Xinhu is just holding back in there, but oh my god, here we go. Scented goes for a triple elimination. Is he going for a quadra? Because Xinhu is low on health and he is holding back. And here we go. Scented completes his quadra kill. Alongside completes his 10 kills
赛点，
in the game.
把他们推下悬崖。
And the round is won by the Team Absolute once again. Scoreline is 1-7. Whoa. This time, Team Absolute is very close to win the game.
我们走。
They have match point. Just one more round to go for them. Team Mortal Sinners, they have taken time out to think and plan what they have to do in this round, because this round is definitely going to be difficult for them, because in this round Team Absolute, they have a credit advantage. They have better weaponaries as compared to Team Mortal Sinners. Timeout is about to get over. And the players will be back into the game. It is a match point for Team Absolute. How are they going to play it? And how is the Team Mortal Sinners? Will they be able to switch this game? Let's see. Center is also prepared. Attackers are coming towards the A side. Gets revealed. Moving ahead. Oh, everybody is there. Oh my god, Ascended gets spotted. Moving ahead, but Ascended gets taken down. Yasha also gets a pick in his favor. There we go. Place blocked, but Omen also gets eliminated. Genesis and Woozer are the two players standing from their team. Team Mortal Sinners is on the road for a comeback. It is a 2v5. Team Absolute. Oh, Genesis takes down Yasha. Finally taking down a player. Godsend. Loser. Trying to move forward. But in the corners, he spots a player. Takes down both the players. Whoa. That was something crazy. Woozer. But moving forward, is he going for a defuse? Yeah, going for a fake dev. But what? What was that? Genesis takes down both the players. But oh my god, they were unable to defuse the spike on time. I guess if Woozer would have stick it on the spike, then Genesis gave a wonderful cover at that moment. But Woozer, he should have tried to defuse the spike. But okay, here we go. And here we are into another round. Round number 10. Once again, a match point for Team Absolute. At this time, Team Mortal Sinners, they are on a bye and Absolute is on a save. So it could be an easy round for Team Mortal Sinners in terms of firepower. Defenders, they are moving forward from the B side. Moving ahead like this could be dangerous, and it is definitely dangerous. Zin takes down 2 players in a row. Takes down 3, going for a quadra, but nope. Ascended stops him right on the time. Godsend is there, but Ascended also gets taken down. FRC is the last man standing from his team. It is a 1v3 for FRC. Will he be able to do this 1v3 clutch? He spots a player but misses the shot. Godsend is still there. He's using a reveal. One player gets revealed, but oh my god, Godsend comes from the back and knifes FRC. Well, that was epic. Yasha has been disconnected from the game. This time, Team Absolute, they have a man advantage just right from the beginning of the round. Yasha is offline. Scented is there in the corners. And yes, he gets spotted. Players are moving forward, but Scented punishes Godsend with a dangerous headshot, surprising him also. Muzo eliminates Zin, and SilverX and Zin, who are the only last 2 players standing from the team. It is basically a 2v5 situation for them. The spike has not been yet planted. Scented is there waiting for them. Scented also has his ultimate charged. Is he gonna use it? Well, attackers, they are just about to come forward. And here we go. Scented slides and goes for a double kill. The last two players are offline. It is offline, and with this, here we go. The team
双获
Absolute
胜。
finally winning the game after a wonderful domination and from a scoreline of 3-8. That was epic. And Team Absolute making their way forward. And that was it for our today's evening, guys. These were all the matches. Team Nemesis from the first group and Team Absolute from the game 2. These were the two teams who have won today, and congratulations to them. And let's see, because in the upcoming rounds we are gonna see all these teams competing against each other once more, so we'll be excited for that. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe it right now, because more such streams are definitely going to come in the upcoming times. Well, you can also follow us on our Instagram page, because all the announcement of our upcoming tournament happens there, so you can follow us on Instagram also. So that was it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. This was your host Balan, signing off.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars.